Hello.
Yeah, here
There
now.
we go.
Hey, Sierra. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sierra is like the most faithful live
She
viewer
is.
ever.
I
She's
just feel like I want to
amazing.
get her something or something.
I feel like she needs to hurry up and come on the show.
She's gonna be here soon.
I mean, she's playing games. Hey, Pat, how are you, sweetheart? Thank
actually
you so
isn't
much
her
for
fault.
watching. It's Sierra's fault.
It's not her fault. It's probably mine.
Oh,
But we've been booked up for like a couple of months. So
that's a blessing.
yeah, it is. So we're gonna have to get her maybe in June or July sometime.
I feel like August.
You-
We stay booked. We stay booked. God is just so good.
I don't have the feed yet.
Thank you guys. Please make sure that you share this video out. Share it with your network. Let them know that we are
Make
live.
sure your volume is all the way down.
That we are live on the Free Thinkers Radio page. Share this with your Facebook fam.
There we
Hello to those of you watching us on Periscope, on YouTube Live. What else? That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Share.
Share. Oh, Sierra. Sierra, we love you too, honey. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
We're ready to go, man. Heather.
Hi, Michelle.
Auntie.
Hi, Auntie.
Miss Cole Walker. I don't want to mess up your first name. Hi.
I thought it was Michelle.
Is it Michelle? Okay.
I don't know.
Well, Miss Cole Walker.
Stop. To come to an end, cease to happen. Denoting one or more people or things already mentioned or assumed. Silence. Complete absence of sound. Stop the silence. Stop the silence.
Good afternoon, morning, or evening, whichever one you're listening to on this podcast. But tonight we're on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. I am Ebony Dixon, the baby jumper. Welcome to Stop the Silence, where we give a voice to your written words.
I love your energy.
You like that?
I love your energy.
Yes, thank you. I had to conjure that up.
And I'm Tamika Sims, the Ink Pen Diva, your co-host for tonight.
And I'm Torre Stocker, the special guest for tonight.
He is special.
He
You
is
heard
so
how special
special.
how he said it? It was just, yes. I was like, yes, you are.
I am special.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank
We
you so
appreciate
much.
you
Thank
being
you.
here. So, Tori, you are an author,
Among other things.
among other
Among
things. Could you
other things.
please tell the people about yourself?
I'm born and raised here in Columbia. Been here all of my life. I try to get away, but Columbia has a vacuum effect
Oh,
on
my
me, and
goodness.
it kept pulling me back in.
Every time you try to get out.
Every time I tried to get out.
Just
But,
sucks you right on back
It
in.
gets me right back in. So I've come to the conclusion that this will be my place for now until the Lord says otherwise.
Come on,
Okay.
The
Lord.
Lord says otherwise.
Right.
Because it wasn't him otherwise. Either time. But born and raised here. I'm a lover of business, entrepreneurship, vision, and passion. I'm a computer geek at heart.
Okay.
But I just love organizational structure and just business and just running after your passions and your vision.
Right.
So as of recently, as of the last month, I became an author.
Okay.
Wrote my first
Fantastic.
book. I'm excited.
congrats.
Thank you so much. It was
Yeah.
man,
True labor
long
of
time
love.
coming.
Yeah.
So I released my first book. It's called Success Moments, 50 Thoughts to Keep You Motivated.
Right.
So I use
That's
that
good.
to pretty much, not so much of a devotional,
Right.
but it does give you 50 thoughts. And then after the thought, it gives you a place where you can write in the book
Love it.
as to how that thought can motivate you, how it can keep you feeling successful.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I think that's important because a lot of times we have the ideas and we're so pumped when we first get the idea and we share it with that
Yes.
special friend or that
Right,
that
right, right.
family member. And then, after that, you kind of lose a little bit of momentum because you don't
Yeah.
exactly know where to start. And then people come out,
Exactly.
I don't know if you're going to be able to do that. And then you listen to all the naysayers and then you start be like, maybe I don't know where I
Right.
can do.
Second guessing yourself,
to
yeah.
keep you motivated, I like
Yeah.
that. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah.
I pretty much wanted to put something together that can capture the emotions of people. And this is not just for entrepreneurs. It's not just for small business owners, but I believe in a holistic approach to success. So I believe in having success in every area of life. I'm a married man. I have 2 kids.
Yeah.
I'm a minister at my church.
Okay.
All of that. So I have a lot of layers to who I
Right,
am.
right,
And
right.
I seek to be successful in each one of those layers. So what I do,
That's good.
one concept I really live by is the fact that I don't do things to do lists.
Right.
Those things to do lists keep you busy all day. They do things to just like honey-do lists. They just keep you
Yes.
doing something. But what I believe in doing is a success plan every
Okay.
day, because I believe I'm going to be successful every day, or achieve, or I attain to be successful every day. So what I do is pretty much put together a plan to assist individuals strategically on how to approach different areas in their lives.
So what is in Tori's world, right? What does Monday's success plan look like?
Man, Monday's success plan is to hopefully get a little bit of rest, which is very rare.
What does that
Right.
mean?
I can
Rest.
spell it. I can spell it, but I don't really know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But still, yet on Monday, I seek to assess what I want to see happen by Friday.
Gotcha.
So I pretty much plan from the end.
Okay.
How do I want to feel come Friday? Even how do I want to feel come the end of Monday? You know, what I want to achieve. So every day I'm on the phone making contacts with different individuals, figuring out how I can be included or connected with what they have going on. Every day I'm writing. I do 3 things every day. Every day I read, every day I write, and every day I think.
Love it.
I have to make sure those moments are taken out every day. I have a plethora of books on my bookshelf,
Right.
so I'll never be without anything to read.
Right.
I believe in being a lifelong learner, so I want to learn every day. So what I do, I read something from a book every day. From that book or from my thought process, I write something down, and then I sit back and I assess
That is
how
good.
it impacts
Isn't
my
that
life.
amazing?
Was it good?
I'm sorry, that was good because, like, if you read a little bit of a book each day and then you write down what you got from that,
Exactly.
that's
Exactly.
keeping your mind motivated.
Yes.
The
The show is over. Church is out.
it's opening to the creativity in
It
your
does.
mind to keep
It
the
does.
juices flowing.
It does not. A lot of people may think that you're incomplete because you're not reading the entire book. But one
Right.
thing I read, Dr. Rick Warren, Purpose of Different Life, years ago, I was blown away by the first chapter, the first 4 words. It says, "It's not about you." I put the book down. I was done. Because I understood at that moment that it wasn't about me.
Right.
So I gathered I needed to move on from that place.
Whoa, that was good.
Facebook family, thank you guys for checking in.
Yes.
I saw Derek.
That is some good stuff. Hey,
Trenton.
Rashonda.
Hey, Rashonda.
Trenton,
Rashonda
this
Fred.
is awesome. This is so good to me.
This is amazing.
Pastor Jefferson, I see you on the line.
Oh
And-
my gosh.
And what I want to pick back up with when we come back in is motivation, because what I hear a lot is people talking about
How to
motivation.
stay motivated. And
They don't move beyond that. Sometimes I believe that we'll stay stuck in a cycle of motivation, and we never move to the implementation phase or the action, which is what you're talking about. So that's where we're going to pick. He's in my wow, I'm ready.
That's good.
What happened?
No, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about that, like, because I have a lot of books that I have not completed, and if I just took that approach, just read a little bit and then write down what I got from it, I think that's more, what's the word?
Your speed.
No, it's more impactful
Oh, I see.
than just trying to
Yeah.
read the whole book and say
Exactly.
I finished this book.
And then what?
Right. What did you get?
Yeah, what
I
did you
think
get?
it said something about,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me go back to these highlighted pages.
Exactly.
Here.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The 3 bears or the 3 pigs? What was it? Yeah. You have to realize what it was.
Yeah.
That's an exciting concept.
Oh yeah, that's exciting.
Oh yeah, I'm taking notes. So if I'm not saying anything,
It's no problem. We got you, boo.
Yeah.
We got you. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining
Yes.
in. Romarlo, hi there. Roshonda says she only read the 4 words, too. That's pretty
Right.
cool.
I need for you all, you poets. I need for you to tell your poet's friend. If you're not a poet, tell your poet friends to please send me some poetry that is recorded to thebabyjumper@gmail.com. I got a little something saved up, but I need some more. I need y'all to replenish what I've already put out there. So please, please, please do that.
inside of each other. As a matter of fact, when he sees man and woman in a committed relationship before
Wow.
him in intimacy, he smiles. Possibly eating popcorn while watching.
Thank you. Thank you. You said once again, thank you guys. Listen, we're just trying to get these writers out there. Like, I think there are a lot of people, right, writing and don't have an outlet to express or to talk about what they're doing. And I think that this is just important because there's a lot of us out there that aren't doing too much
Absolutely.
with what we have inside of us. And this is just one outlet, just one.
And
It's
it's just
gonna grow.
Yeah, and it's community.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there's a creative arts community out there that we know that there's one for poets and songwriters,
Right.
but for authors and bloggers and people like that.
Man, if we come together,
Yes,
explosive.
just take over the world like Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah. Well, she reached way back on
I
that
love
one.
it, though. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I told Misha to send me something. She ain't sent me nothing yet. Come on, Misha. Send the poetry, girl.
Girl.
Oh, man. This is good.
Tiara says she sat on her gifts for 20 years. Girl,
Girl, don't have me come to your house. I don't know where you live, but I know where you work.
that is 2 decades. That's too long.
Very.
My gosh.
No fancy ending, just simply saying it's okay to wait.
Amen.
And that was Martyrs by Sean Welcome. Thank you so much, Sean, for sending in your poetry. So, Tori,
Yes.
before we went to commercial break,
Mhm.
you were talking about motivation.
Okay.
And here's my issue with motivation is that I believe that we get stuck in motivation. We get stuck in that phase of needing those external sources to sort of keep us going along. And so what is your recommendation for moving from the motivation phase to the implementation phase, to really putting some action behind our thoughts and our words?
Now, I struggled with that for a long time myself.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Case in point. I've really got to a place where I had a lot of ideas.
Right.
Wrote down a lot of things I wanted to do, things I wanted to achieve, and I've had the full plan mapped out.
Right.
But I failed in the implementation phase of it. I failed in putting those things into action. The key or the motivating thing to make it happen is to surround yourself with two types of people.
Okay.
Number one, taking notes? Okay.
Hand in
Number one,
hand.
you want to surround yourself, number one, with people that are doing what you want to do.
Love it.
And then number two, surround yourself with people that provide some type of reciprocated mutual exchange of energy.
Oh, love it.
I want to surround myself with people. When I come in, it's like an iron sharpening iron
That's right.
experience every time. I want to surround myself with people that when they speak to me, churchy, my baby leaps. I want that to happen every time I come in contact with people that have the same mentality or the same energy on the inside of them. Those things, once you surround yourself with them, you can't stay stagnant. You can't stay in a stuck place. You can't surround yourself. If you're stuck in mud, you can't allow tow trucks to be around you and you not get out of the mud.
Exactly.
You're going to reach out to one of those tow trucks
That's
and
right.
say,
Somebody
"Pull
better
me."
see me sinking and pull me out.
Somebody has to pull you out.
That's
So
right.
surround yourself with people that can actually assist you with getting out. And don't be afraid to ask for help.
Absolutely.
And I'm not
That
That's a
afraid.
good
That's a
point.
that's
That's
a
a good
major
point.
issue right
Yeah.
there,
I've
especially
never-
with your cousins.
Oh, listen. I have all of them.
Come on, cousins.
Not doing that. They're on Facebook right now. But, yeah, surround yourself with people that can assist you and pull you out, and you're not afraid to ask for the help. I'm not afraid to call. If I get your
Absolutely.
phone number, I'm going to call you.
Right.
If I get your email, I'm going to email you.
Yes. Right.
And then I'm going to follow up as if we've already talked and said, listen, I know you received it, or did you receive it? Can we talk further?
Yeah.
Reach out to get those things. Once
That's
you have
right.
those things and people in place,
Right.
the implementation follows.
Love it. Love it. And it's just like if you surround yourself with visionaries,
Yes.
We
then
talked about that last
eventually,
week.
right? Then eventually you will become a visionary. You'll
Right.
begin to take on those characteristics and those mannerisms. You'll start speaking the language.
Exactly.
And then you will level up yourself. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? And then you then take what you've learned, you can spread it out to those that are in your circle. And
Exactly.
so it's just this continuous motion of forward movement and implementing and doing something,
Exactly.
you know, and not just talking about it, but doing something.
Yeah, and I come in contact with those type of people all the time. A lot of people, they have a lot of ideas, but they lack the resources or the plans to
Right.
get from where they are to where they really want to be.
Right.
So I come in and I create that strategic plan. They come in and say, I want to make dresses. I'm saying, no, don't just make the dresses.
Right.
Own the boutique. Don't
Yes.
just make the cakes.
Come on, sir.
Own the bakery.
Right.
You know, and,
Right.
don't just be the player. Own a piece of the team. Own
Right.
a part of the team. So
Exactly.
you have that residual income coming in.
Yes.
You need that continual motion, that continual flow of income. I love waking up every morning and seeing PayPal hit my account.
PayPal
And
bling.
Cash App, I love to hear it every day.
I'm gonna love to hear it real
Yes, you
soon.
will, because
I love
money
to see
does
it.
come.
Yeah,
I
that's
tell people money is neutral energy. Like, it's available. It comes to you. It's unlimited. It's just a resource.
Exactly.
And as long as you continue to position yourself, you'll always have it. And it'll
Exactly.
be this continuous cycle, and you'll always have it. And you have it to invest, to
Exactly.
sow, to do
Right.
whatever you need to do.
Yes,
So,
yes, yes.
Yeah.
And I think it's important too. It just reminds me of a movie when you might be stuck in a cave or something. Like, I'm gonna go get help. You wait here, And I feel like sometimes we have to do that in
Yeah.
order to be around those people where we want to be. Sometimes the people that we're with aren't really feeling that, so we
Right.
got to go get help.
Yes.
And then come back and bring it back to them. And then if
Right.
they still don't want it, then we got to move on. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? But
Exactly.
it's not. It's easier said than done, but it
Sure.
has to be done if you want to grow. Because I think sometimes we're limited on how far we think we can go.
Exactly. Exactly. So, how do you define success? What does
Man.
success mean to you?
You guys asked the greatest questions.
This is Stop the Silence.
I know. I determine or I define success as the feeling after something is finished or after something is accomplished. A lot of people may say success is as you're going along, and you can receive or feel moments of success.
Right.
Success moments. You can feel moments of success as you're going. If I stand up, I feel good. I was able to stand up.
Right.
If I cut that corner, I'm good. I felt I cut that corner.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of what it is I'm trying to accomplish or the ultimate goal, the feeling right after that's success for me.
It is a great feeling. I remember when I finished my first CD, it was like, I want to do another one.
That's how I feel. Yeah.
It's like
time for
once
another
you've
one.
gotten a quick little nibble, you're like, oh my gosh, I got to do this.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Once you get that first piece of success and accomplishment, you want more. I'm ready for my second book already.
All right.
Love
now.
it. So we're going to get into these writing tips.
Yes, goodness. If y'all don't know about these writing tips, go to the podcast, Stop the Silence, and get some knowledge, people.
Get some knowledge, people. So tonight we're talking 3 ways to expose your bare canvas.
Okay.
Bare canvas is you really preparing yourself to tell your life story. Right? So your bare canvas, you're exposing the things of your past, the skeletons in your closet, or you're bringing light and awareness to a situation, right?
Right.
So the first way is to not start the process with pressure.
Okay.
Right. Oftentimes when we start to write a book, or when we think we want to write a book, we have this idea. We're thinking about page count and word count and marketing and promotions and publishing. And at the end of the day, in this stage, your responsibility as a writer is to simply write the book.
Okay.
Right. And not get yourself caught up in everything else that will come. But at this phase, especially when you're starting out, just focus on getting words on the page. So don't begin the process with pressure. Don't listen to all of these experts. Don't inundate yourself with all of this information and resources and knowledge, because it's available to us at our fingertips. But if you do that, you'll get caught up in the how, and the how will become a hindrance for you if you allow it. Right. So don't start the process with pressure. The next is to remove any mental barriers. I personally do not believe in writer's block, right?
Okay.
But I do believe that there are some mental barriers that can get in our way. Now, the way to eliminate those mental barriers is to make sure that you're writing during the time frame that you are most productive. So if that is early morning, if it's on your lunch break, if it's in the evening once the kids are asleep and you've fed your family and you've washed the dishes, whatever that time frame is for you when you are most productive, make sure that you're writing during that time. Because what that means is that your world is quiet, so you can focus and you can hear what it is that you need to put on the page. So don't start the process with pressure. Eliminate any mental barriers. And then thirdly, be prepared for the journey, because writing a book, writing your life story, a self-help book, an inspirational book, a fiction book, it is a journey. It is not an overnight race. So you have to be prepared for the long haul.
That's
because
right.
things will happen.
Pace
Life
yourself.
Exactly. Things will happen. Life will get in the way. But at the end of the day, the goal must be accomplished. So 3 ways to expose
I love it.
your bare canvas.
That was good.
Yeah, that was good. I just want you to elaborate on this one little part when you said, write when you're most productive.
Yes. So this is what I do. I encourage my writers to write very early in the morning, between 4 and 6 a.m. I know they look at me like I have 3 heads. But what I'm saying, because when you write between 4 and 6 a.m., what's happening?
It's quiet. You have
Absolutely
time
nothing
to
is
think
happening.
okay.
Right. Kids aren't up, husband's not up, wife's not up. It's just you and your thoughts. And when you're in those times of silence and solitude, you can really hear and get the words out on the paper, and it will flow effortlessly.
Okay.
But if you try to write when everything else is going on and you're distracted and there's so much noise, it'll be 10 words on a page. It'll be weeks that have gone by and you've not done anything. So write when you are most productive.
When do you find that you're most productive, Tori?
Late at night.
Late at night.
Is that
You
when
said
everybody's
4 to 6.
sleeping?
Yeah, everyone's sleep. You said 4 to 6.
Before you
I'm
go
like,
to sleep.
4 to 6. Father. But late at night, I'm a night dog. And I would wonder, I'm just not a morning person at all. I love to sleep when all possible.
I was just thinking about that morning I called you. I was like,
Oh my
maybe
God.
I should call back
I
later.
sounded like Kermit the Frog. I'm not a morning person.
Yeah.
But late at night, I would say anywhere from 11 p.m. to about 2 a.m.
Okay.
And I'm like, God, I want to make the phone calls now.
Right.
No one is at
Everybody
work.
else is asleep.
No one's there.
I mean, on the West Coast,
Yeah, on the West.
they're up.
Everyone
Everyone else.
But I grind out emails. I send them out, and I look for them to be responded to first thing in the morning.
Absolutely.
But I send those things. I do those correspondences late at night. I love to work late at night. PlayStation, movies, it's not a quiet time. It's quiet because the people are asleep.
Right.
But I do have that background noise that really still
yeah.
pushes me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
That's
I have to use that.
That's awesome.
So what made you want to write this book, which is called?
Success moments. 50 thoughts to keep you motivated.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
What made you want to write this?
My mother was an educator. She was a teacher. She taught for 15 years at Crane Creek Elementary years ago.
Okay.
But she was an educator, and she instilled in me the value of education. She told me to get as much as I can while I can. So with that being said, I went and I got my high school diploma. From there, I got my bachelor's from Benedict. I got my master's from University of Phoenix. I'm working on my doctoral right now.
Wonderful.
I believe in getting as much as I can.
Right.
So writing, even in this dissertation process I'm in right now, it's just in me to write.
Right.
Now, I didn't like research papers in school.
Oh, me either.
But when you get to writing down your passion and things you
Yes,
love,
it's
That's
different.
different.
it's a different approach.
Yeah, it
so
is.
I love to just sit and just write about my passion.
Right.
And what I would want people to talk to me about and what I know will impact other people's lives.
Right.
So I just love that process. When you talking about the process itself, I just love. I try not to get deterred by the marketing aspect. I thought about all of that. Oh, when you said that, I was like, yeah, I did. Where were you 6 months ago?
Yeah, Ink Pen Diva.
Yeah. Where were you then? I was thinking about marketing. I was thinking about book tours, thinking about
Yeah.
book signing events,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the book wasn't even written yet.
Yeah.
Right.
So I wanted to
Gotta
get to
focus.
a place. Yeah, but if I would have had that focus then, it would have been out. When I really wanted to be out. But in God's time, it's out now. So I'm excited about that.
And here's what I'm finding. Like with my clients, I'm noticing that I'm attracting more male clients to help balance out the energy. And what do you say to a man who has an untold story on the inside of him and he's struggling with sharing it or bringing it out for one reason or another? How do you inspire the men? Because I believe that men have just as powerful of stories as women. So how do we move them to action? How do we get them to share their experiences?
Get them. There are two things immediately that came to my mind. Number one, carve out time to make it happen. As a man, you have that ego. So for me, I know I gotta make sure there's food on the table.
Right.
Make sure the kids are ready for school the next day. Make sure my wife is feeling loved.
Right.
Then I got church. Make sure those responsibilities are taken
Right,
care of.
right.
Then I'm a man. Make sure I'm just rested enough
Right.
to be able to do all those things. So carve out time. You have to prioritize. You have to strategically plan your days out in the way that you can approach that process or that act. From there, don't be afraid of your emotions. Whatever the book is going to be about.
Do y'all hear that, men? I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I just have to
yeah.
reiterate.
Don't be afraid of your
That's a good
emotions.
point.
Put them on paper. I mean, before I wrote this book, I had journal after journal of
Right.
different thoughts I wrote down, and I compiled those thoughts, and that's what got me to where I had 50 thoughts. So, just don't be afraid to put your emotions on paper.
Love it.
Good stuff.
This is so good.
I know. The show's
I'm glad
getting
to be
better
here.
and better.
Is
and
he our
better.
first male guest?
No.
Who was the first one?
Well, you weren't here that day. We had the board members,
Right.
the board of directors.
Early on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
Dang, I think.
Oh yeah, I remember. I heard of those guys.
Yeah, and then you weren't here again for Eric Haylock. He was here. Was it last
A couple of
week?
weeks ago.
Yeah. That's right. Y'all see this book?
It's
Y'all see
amazing.
that?
Pick it up. Success moments.
Right. Memorize the front.
And support local authors. Support
do
local
that.
authors. Like, definitely invest in your community, right?
You have a lot of good people around you. We
Absolutely.
don't always have to go to New York and Florida and
Absolutely.
California. There are so many people within your grasp
Yeah.
that you can learn from and just grow from.
Exactly.
You know?
Locally.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
believe in supporting local artists and
You
local,
got to.
local businesses.
Absolutely.
You have to,
Yeah.
because I was looking at, this is certainly nothing else, but I was looking at, even though Charlemagne the God is from South Carolina, I was looking at his book signing and how so many people from this area were there, like lines out the door, sold out. He made the #1 bestsellers list. And then I think about the other people in his crickets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's 10 people that show up, if anybody shows up, and then there's this whole conversation. So I know we tend to flock to celebrity, but
yeah.
we can't forget that we have to support one another, because he has his platform,
He does.
right?
He does.
And that's great, and that's amazing, and we're all going to get there, but we have to get there, and we can't get there without everybody's support. So
Right.
we got to remember
We all
to
have a
support
voice.
each other.
We
Exactly.
do.
We have a voice
Exactly.
there. I believe there's a core of individuals here in Columbia. I would say
Right.
just Columbia, that have a voice that needs to be heard. There's
Absolutely.
a platform that has to be set up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if they set it up for Columbia, they'll start going to these other little cities and figuring out, man, there's some major
Yes.
impacting people in these
Yeah.
areas that
Yeah.
we can go to. It's not just New York, not just Atlanta, Miami, Los Angeles.
Exactly.
Well, come to Columbia,
Right.
or come to Hopkins or wherever, Eastover. You can get some major things done.
Absolutely.
Some major voices.
Absolutely.
And I hope that the people that are watching are encouraged to want to be like, okay, I'm going to do this. I
Yes.
see we have people here, and we have the information on everybody who's been a part of this show.
Right,
If
right.
you want to reach out to someone that really hit you hard in an area, if you want to reach out to them, just email us or write a comment in the comment section and just let us know, and we will put you in touch with them, because I believe that we all need each other
Absolutely.
to grow and
Absolutely.
to spread. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Spread this all around, like,
Just spread the love. Spread the
Hey.
love. I love
Exactly,
it. I love it.
exactly.
Absolutely. So
I'm glad to be here, guys. I'm glad you guys have invited me on today. I know
Yeah.
we're not done yet, but
Yeah, I'm glad
wanted to
this
get
is
that
good.
in there.
This is really good stuff
this
here.
is good. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to get everything pulled up. Now I got some people want me to give them a shout out, so I gotta
Yeah.
get some shout outs later on.
And thank you again, everyone on Facebook Live, tuning in, chiming in. We appreciate y'all. Like I said, if you have any poetry that you want to send, or know a poet that needs to send in some poetry, email us at thebabyjumper@gmail.com. Also, if you would like to be a sponsor, we need sponsorship. Email us at thebabyjumper@gmail.com. If you are an author, a blogger, a songwriter, a poet, email us at thebabyjumper@gmail.com, and we'll see about having you on the show.
We would love to have you on the show.
Absolutely.
Love to have you on the show.
Oh, man.
I know. Good stuff. This is exciting.
Yeah.
This is really good.
Yeah.
I love the format. I was kind of nervous coming in. I was like, man.
Oh, we're so laid back.
Listen, I was like, this is nothing like, this is like home.
Right. You
Pick
know?
my feet up.
We want
Put
that.
your feet on the
Might-
table.
might
We
get you
want it
back.
to be conversational.
Listen, you had to be on your own with the crown.
Yeah, I'm just glad to be here though. It's real comfortable.
Yeah, and just keep
Thank
us
you.
abreast of what you're doing, and
Exactly.
have you come back in the future.
Love it. I'm definitely happy you guys come too. So some of the events I do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're gonna make that thing work next
Please. Oh my God, don't do that. We're gonna make it happen. It's good that we're all busy.
time. Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yes,
it
yes,
is.
yes. Yeah.
Good.
Welcome back to Stop the Silence.
And that was Forgive Me for Asking by Propaganda.
Tori, we want to, because these 30 minutes be flying, let
Oh
me
my
tell
gosh,
you.
aren't
You know,
they
you get in them
fast?
good conversations, and
Yes.
then bam, we all out of time.
I
So
love
before we get out of time, we want you to let the people know how they can get a contact with you, and where they can get your book from, and also tell us about you also do speaking engagements. So we want you to talk about that.
I do. You can get in contact with me through my website. My website is www.torrestocker.com. That's TORRE STOCKER.com. I'll make sure I put that in the live feed as well. I have social media on Facebook, Torre Stocker. I have LinkedIn, Torre Stocker MBA. I have Instagram, which is at SIR, as in Sir _ Taz, TAS. Twitter is MR _ Taz, Mr. _ Taz. We got Cash App, which is $.
Hey,
Taz. People don't. That is social media. That's social media to me.
Right.
So you can always reach me on those markets or those methods. I'm old school, so feel free to call me. My phone number is 803. On the
you better
website.
give out the number, sir.
Yeah, listen, I'm not scared of the phone.
Come
That's
on.
right.
I'm not. 803 609 6625. And my block ministry is strong though. I do have a strong block ministry.
I know about that
You are
block.
not alone.
We will get you blocked. But yeah, I'm old school like that. So I do public speaking. I do motivational speaking. I do career days at schools. I've done that all
cool.
semester this year. I've loved doing that. I believe in making sure I'm able to make an impact on this level now with these kids. So I want to shout out some people real quick. Terrence, Derek, my cousin Jessica was on. My pastor, Natayam Jefferson, All Nations Church of God in Christ. First Lady Tarsha Jefferson. I believe I saw Misha was online, but thank you guys.
You better shout out your wife.
My wife. Ooh, I'm going to get in all kinds of trouble. My wife, Tika Stocker, my 2 children, Ebony, not Ebony.
I'm like, yo,
I'm looking at your name over here. My child not named Ebony. My daughter's name is Angel. She is a queen. She is in
Yes,
11th
young
grade.
queen, love it.
And my son, my little boy, just turned 3 years old. He is Torian Alexander Stocker. He is the legacy. He is my pride and joy too. So I want to thank everybody. I saw some other people. Marquita was online too. But thank y'all so much for supporting. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for
I look
being
forward to
here.
coming back in the future.
And you said you were thinking about writing another book, right?
I'm going to write a new book. This is Success Moments, the first book. The next book I'm working on right now is 2 different ones. One's maybe called the birthing of vision, bringing vision to reality, and then there's one called I Push Them. Who's going to push me?
Y'all better stay tuned to Stop the Silence because we're going to be talking about that in the future. Stop the Silence. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. That was good. That was
I
really
appreciate
good.
it. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I love the conversation. I love the energy.
Yes.
I love
Yeah.
the information
Yeah.
most of all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank
much
y'all
for
so
being
much for
here. We will
having me.
definitely have you back
We
in the
hit that
future.
30-minute mark right
Listen, bam, huh? You better stay tuned for that other stuff coming up.
Listen, I got all. I said, let me get out. Let me get out.
Thank you guys.